Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to the channel. It's getting late. I've been out and about all day and I'm just getting back home. And I was thinking I was going to do um, some stuff while I was out and about today, and then I went for a walk with a friend at the park and left without recording a video. So I'm home and jumping on here for a few minutes and kind of wanted to continue what I was talking about yesterday. Um, what we put in our bodies, right? A couple things that came to mind afterwards, and just more stuff that I feel like I want to share. I'm trying to get that glare off my glasses so much. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to bring to the table here, well, first of all, I just want to send out love and blessings to any of you who are feeling intense energies right now. I know for myself, I am definitely just feeling intensity of stuff, and feeling like for so long things are, going to come to fruition, and really having to surrender when they don't look the way that I want them to look, or feel like I need them to look in the moment. So I hope that in part that my doing these videos will help us to extend ourselves to our family and friends and those that are close to us, and that we feel connected to in a way that maybe we haven't been able to before, but to support people and have a deeper understanding of love and connection with those who are around us. Okay, so just take a deep breath in there, kind of center. I appreciate you being here, coming to check out what I have to say. Okay, yesterday what I was thinking as far as like, I'm going to go into more stuff that we bring into our body. Yesterday I kind of talked about food and that kind of thing. And so much of what we need from a nutritional standpoint is right here, right around us, on the land around us. Nature has an amazing way of putting those things that we need nutritionally right in our backyards, per se. So it's good to, start noticing plants and flowers and herbs and those types of things that are around us that we can use to nurture ourselves through nutrition. And then also having an awareness of what we're letting into our minds and our body, on what we're seeing, the kind of people that we're surrounding ourselves with, the types of movies that we're watching. I know for myself, I stopped watching the news many years ago because I'm sensitive and intuitive and an empath, and it just got to be too much for me. A lot of what I had experienced from the news was not what was happening around me, and it felt so out of balance for people's kindness and what people do to show appreciation and love for those around us. So and then when I was pregnant with my sons, like, I stopped being able to watch. I always loved scary movies. I loved thrillers and scary movies, and at some point they got just too much for me. My sensitivity just got to the point where I really have to be really careful what I let in. And I would say my oldest is 13 and a half, and I would say that a little bit because, they tend to play games that are in, every day, or so much of our societal beliefs with our kids is, the shoot 'em up games and stuff. So much to my dismay, they, uh, use those as, use games and stuff like that as entertainment. And part of my wanting to feel connected to them, I have allowed some of that back in so I can, look at the games that they're playing and see how they're treating their friends, and, so I can stay involved and still keep tabs on what they're doing. So I think that it's important, I guess what I'm trying to impart on all of us by doing these videos is actually having more consciousness and awareness around things, so we can broaden our consciousness and awareness through what is in our environment that is controllable, because we can control, to a certain degree. I mean, I will say, to a certain degree, what comes in and what we allow into our energetic field. Yeah, like watching TVs and movies and stuff. And if your body is telling you that, you're too sensitive for a certain kind of movie or something, listen to that. Listen to that wisdom that your body is giving you, that your innate consciousness is giving you. And also I can say that there hasn't been one big news world event that I have missed, because I still get it, whether it's through social media or friends talking about it or being in an airport or, whatever. You still get the important stuff. I can guarantee you that you will still get the important stuff. And then the other thing, like our social networks, our friends, our family, social media, how much time are we spending on that? Are we spending time also connecting with people that we love and care for on deep and intimate in deep and intimate ways? Or is it more superficial? And I mean, I for myself, when I was going through hard times in my life, and was away from a lot of friends and family and felt more isolated, social network, Facebook was so incredibly important to me, because I really felt like I had a connection to people who I loved and cared for, and who I felt loved and cared for me too. So again, I'm not trying to make us go away from the things that feed us, but are they feeding us? And just to be more conscious in our choices is really what I'm trying to do here. And hold each other. I think that when we are able to hold each other in a more conscious way and be more open with each other and talk about things on a deeper level, it brings in a trust and a space that relationships can flourish. I think many of us haven't necessarily, that's good. Many of us haven't necessarily been taught or know how to communicate around deep, important things when they happen. I'm going to take this off too, just so it's not so glary. I had a friend's son pass away recently, and I have been there as a support person, and being able to actually talk about his son passing away and having him being able to express what he's feeling around his son passing away has been really helpful for him. So I think that it's important for us to go to those deeper levels and maybe extend ourselves in ways. Death is a real weird thing for many of us. We don't know how to act or what to say or how to be, that kind of thing. And it's okay to even say that. Like, I want to be here for you, but I don't really know what that looks like. What do you need? Are there things that you do know that you need that I can make a meal for you, just be here to listen, talk about that person, depending on your relationship, the level of the relationship. But we can also deepen those relationships, I feel, very much so, by being there for each other. So again, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your time and you coming here to listen to my wisdom and to what I am being guided to open myself up and share on a deeper level with the collective. And I hope you have a wonderful day or evening, and that you find happiness and blessings somewhere throughout the next 24 hours before I see you again. Blessings.